Alright, hello everybody. Welcome. It's Friday. It's Slay the Spire time. And it is also Halloween. We've got some spooky, scary bits going on today, but we also have a character mod to play. These two things can both happen at once. So, let's go ahead and take a look at who's on deck first. Anthony Carnstrom, thanks very much for the sub. Born in the year 1998. So, this is the pilot. Having two settings. We've had some mods with two. Usually one is like its effect, and the second has some sort of like system level thing you don't want to get rid of. Looks like that key is the runic engine is our second piece. So the light bulb means that we have a powerful opening hand. We'll get to start with a Scry 5. Yeah, we'll see how our friend here. We've got a lot of pieces put together to build here on our unfinished construct, Wandering the Spire. So I'm guessing, a focus on upgrades, a focus on the Scry says like knowledge as well, but we'll see how this looks. And then, when we get a key, get an augment, that's actually a smart bit because like that means that like we're incentivized to get the keys earlier. We've got downfall does something with that. Alright. We got our large sword and our small gun. Niao's in the season. Good for you, Niao. Let's take a look at light bulb. Don't know what that is. Once per run, it looks like some sort of. I'm sure it'll get explained. Anyway, strikes, defends, 4 and 4. Deals 6 damage to all enemies, double to the target. And defense algorithm. Gain 5 block for each enemy in combat. I like... We've got slime, we've got caw, we've got strength equals infinite. All these different bits. But yeah. This is fairly standard with one little piece that isn't standard. Yeah, you caught it. No cost on any of those cards. You know what? Sure. Shuffle your discard pile in your draw. Echo can be played a second time for a different effect. Scry 7, then charge 3 for each card discarded. Deals damage at the end of your turn. If this kills, keep half your charge. Favorable terrain. Choose Inferno, Bunker, or Junk Pit. Add it to your hand. I have no idea what that means. Or the gotcha pull. Lose 20 gold to pick 1 or 2 rewards or drawbacks. You know what? Yeah, let's pull in the gotcha. That'll be fun. Okay, we want our key early, so let's focus down that. Yeah, we can take this route. Looks pretty clean. But yeah, I like Nia's cat ears. All right. So, we have to learn about the pilot. The pilot cannot draw cards. Card draw is turned into energy, and cards have no cost. Instead, the pilot has 2 buttons. We can either spend an energy to play the top card of our deck, or spend an energy to scry 4. At the start of combat, we target the lowest HP enemy. Powers and cards plays will target them. If you have a select target in your hand, you can... you can change targets. So... But yeah, we're not playing normal. To simplify card descriptions, a new type of effects were added: triggers. Cards have different triggers that activate separately from playing the card. So you can see here on Sentinel. Sentinel says gain 5 block. If this card is exhausted, gain 2. This says gain 5 block, exhausted, gain 2. Weave is deal 4 damage when you scry it, return to your hand, and this says scry. So the second part of this is just we streamline some text. But yeah, we we are playing a little differently than usual. I can play cards in my hand for an energy. If the enemy is already targeted, gain 2 vigor. Well, strike off the top. Okay, and then it like draws the card. I see. This thing can backfire or extremely... I understand. So you are the target. We're gonna scry 4. Okay. This is a very unique setup we have here. So we want to improve these things pretty quickly. New card type, traits. All right, hold on. Trait cards activate effects at the end of your turn based on how many cards the same trait you hold. Over the current effects by applying. Try not to memorize every effect right away. Got it. Oh, we can't get ourselves involved in... Oh, this has a scavenge trait. Oh. That also has a scavenge trait. I see. This is consumable. And then this is a strike that gives us scry. Let's right-click save as on this. Gain 7 block. Gain 2 less block for each NFT you have in combat. Yeah, the easiest thing to do is to right-click save as on the NFT. Oh, they've got pumpkin hats. Alright. Roll the dice, roll the dice. Scavenge, add 2 scavenge. I'm gonna heal 6. And then let's scry. And now we have 2 scavenge cards. Scavenge reward, extra gold, scrap, and loot. Yeah. So that's our bonus for having multiple scavenge. Yeah, we're absolutely just saving the NFT because we're not investing in that. What do you think we are, a moron? Like, come on. Looks like we get 2 temp HP for scavenge cards. Well. Slowly but surely. Hit me. Deal 20 damage to all enemies. Oh, I gotta be careful with that. We're spending all our cash on the gacha. Okay. At rest sites, you may fully repair 2 equipment. Loses 1 durability when triggered. Exhausts at 0. Apply, target, or scry. Okay. Dispenser here. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll take a dispenser. 3 potions for 1 card and it's gonna disappear from my deck? Yeah, sure. Nice. This upgrade potion is really bad. Oh boy, oh, it's too many potions. Uh-oh. Snecko grease! Replace the Snecko oil because, you know, it doesn't work. Fairy Queen in a bottle also might be fine to... Actually, you know what? Just in case. The Snecko grease. You know what? Sure. I don't know if we need to... Let's roll those off. 1. Scry. We can hold the dispenser for a moment. And then strike. So right now our deck is just fine. We can go hit me, block. We don't need a dispenser. We're gonna die on an elite. I know it. Let's go ahead and scry. I don't want to pay 20 gold right now. Flash drive. Gain 7 capacity. Ejected, which is whenever it's discarded, scry included. Grenades. Tungsten coat. Huh. Yeah, this is like... There's also like this button up here. I don't really know what it does, but I'm not gonna bother with it at the bow. Yeah, this is tungsten rod. Whenever you were to lose HP, we lose 1 less. Oh, deploy is innate. Okay. Candy! Let's go ahead and go with this. Oh my god! That's 4 cards off the top. I'll heal 3, thanks. Alright. You're the target. Drink that. We're at Scry 3 now. Yeah, it's candy corn. Well, adding curse to the deck. The dazes are terrifying. That did add a curse to my deck. All right. The dazes are just... Okay, 1 damage. Okay. Ah. The art of necromy. It's the art of war. Damage equal to the number of shop purchases? Okay, hold on. I don't know if that's any good. Let's get the key. Pacifist, gain 9 temp HP. Hoarder, shuffle 2 mirror. Oh! Or +3 strength on turn 1. These are some interesting choices. Drawing into Miracle 2s are like getting 2 plays. Because it'll cost 1 and it'll play and gain you 2. Because you'll play it for 0, and then... Yeah. Oh boy. We need a Scry for a very specific friend here. There it is, covering fire. So I can play this, and that gives me 6 plus 1. You can activate Covet's loyalty twice. Okay, so we're gonna play this, then we're gonna Scry again, and then I'm gonna play defensive algorithm. I guess we can dig really hard, can't we? Target you. We'll play 1 to shuffle the deck. Hey, defense algorithm. Scry 4 away. Scry 4 away. I'm gonna play this to see how much damage it does. It only did the damage from the vigor. Okay. We need to find a shop to make that card good. We also need to have money for that shop, which means we need to stop rolling on the gacha. Okay. This is such a different, like, game than Slay the Spire. I love this. Heck. Okay, well, we spent 20 bucks. Another NFT, Flamethrower, turn end. Ejected. Add a copy of this card to your discard pile. Turn end. We don't want to save any more NFTs. That's going to make them worse. We'll pass on this. Bag of Witch. Ah! Oh! Draw 2 additional cards. It translates directly into +2 energy. All card draw translates into energy. That was part of the how this model like deals with anytime you would draw cards from like relics and such. You can't avoid them all. You can use both more slip juices on a single ape. We don't need 2 of them. All right, we'll pass on the key. Also, it's got a little Happy Halloween. Witch's Pack has many creatures. I have 2 Halloween mods active. Okay, I've seen the demo of that game face of the Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. These are all fine. Let's go. Play. 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 Hit me. Then we'll scry these 2 out of the way. Actually, all these out of the way. Scry. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Pass. Release that very good. Okay, that's good. The googly eyes are doing a little bit of funny stuff with the mask. Hit me. Hit me. Oh, this is bad. It's fine. I have a fairy queen in a bottle because I was afraid of this specifically. Hit me. Start turn, end turn, deal 4 damage. Okay. I'll take 2 plated armor, please. Alright, Tesla Coil, you gotta help me. Scry. You gone. Play. Play. Play? It's just like, hit me? Like, I don't know. Hit me? Okay. Whew. Okay. And, more importantly, we get the key. And that's going to give us an augment. At the end of your turn, gain 1 block for every 2 cards in your hand. At the end of your turn, repair durability. At the end of your turn, gain 1 strength. Arms race, up to 3. Interesting. So, stockpile is like 2 to 3 free block a turn minimum. Gets better as we have more energy and more card plays. Arms race gives us strength for a long term. Like, we go to 1 strength, 2 strength, 3 strength. What sort of pilot will we be? I'm gonna give us a little bit of reliability on the defense, I think. Scorch Core. Add 1 melt to your hand. Heavy Shield. Turn end to gain 4 block, gain 1 weak. Bastion. And then Flash Drive. I'll go with the Scorch Core. Alright, let's see if we can... Good. Play it. Play it. Play it. Scry? Play it. Play it. Oh boy. Removing cards from your deck permanently increases this card's damage by 3 and durability by 1. Okay. Target you. At the end of turn, deal 4 damage random. Oh! That's what this is! This shows us what is... Okay. So, okay, if we go... Ignition here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stun all enemies. Choose a unique augment. So, and then Bastion also has this, and then Scavenge. So Scavenge gets... Gain 5 gold, permanently increased by 1, max twice. Add scrap to your rewards. Extra card reward. Upgrade a random card in your deck. And then once per run, choose a unique augment. So we want to get to 7 of one of these. I understand now. Okay. Okay. So we have 3 scavenger cards. We can try to work towards that. We need to get 7 in hand to get the augment. So we already have a scavenge in hand from this. Let's slay the Spire of the Lot. This is wild. Shuffle your draw pile. Deal 3 damage for each 3 cards in your deck. Okay. Apply 1 week to all enemies. It's a Bastion card. Okay. Sure, mushrooms. I'm trying to avoid the gotcha pull for just a moment. So the melt takes up space in our hand. That's what its drawback is. I'm in awe at doing something, again, just so wildly different with this. Play that. Play you. Sure. All right. Combustion rounds, deal days, lose half your block, charge equal to half your current charge. Charge 5, apply 1 week. Charge just does that damage, then your turn. Ejected if this is discarded, you spent more than once. Okay. We go for combustion rounds. Revengeful Hexaghost. Okay.
You want it?
Slaughter souvenirs unchanged. I think I'm just gonna go with that.
Lamp oil.
I'll buy a Tesla coil.
My friend.
Play this. Play this. Scry. Play this. Play this. And now we've got 2 fire. So this thing slowly spends its charge over time. Alright, so we should do 4 damage with our purchase liker. Yeah, okay. We definitely want to make more purchases for this. Exhaust a card in your hand. Thrusters. Ha! That's cute. That was a free action, right? That's how that was described. This is probably the best upgrade. Oh. We're a person. Like we have a human head under this. All right. Okay. 4x. Take a little bit of a lump. All right. I guess we can only play so many cards because we'll hit a hand size limit, right? We'll exhaust the melt. Heal 3 because we're only taking 0 here because it's code. Not enough gold. Uh-oh. All right. We can win the fight with the fire potion. but we're at 16. I think we're good. Oh boy. Give me that Scorched Court. And Zorch. Lost and Found. Miracle, decrease it by 1 every time. When you shuffle, gain charge equal to half. When you get a buff or debuff, deal 3 damage. Alright, more scavenge. They get exhausted. Sacred Bark Chocolate, Slaver's Collar, Curse Key. I'll just take Collar. Alright. I'm just in awe at this. Ooh, 3 in a shop. Let's take it. We can probably grab our key. I want to get an augment. You know what relic I want to see? Frozen Eye. So let me give you a little bit of a heads up. I did see the description of how this worked when I pulled it down and put Frozen Eye back in the pool. It is a legal thing for this specific one. We have right-clicked and saved an NFT. We have stolen one. Stole them. We also don't draw cards as normal. We just play the top card of our deck. Play the Miracle, play the Combustion Round, play the next Miracle. We're back up to 6 now. I don't want to gotcha pull. Oh, that Tesla coil's getting a little low. We'll go ahead and scavenge. Play off the top there. Okay, defensive algorithm means we don't need any more defense. So we can go play this, play the coupon, just play the top 2, and we'll exhaust Melt. Ooh, that puts us up to 3 fire. What's 3 fire? 4 damage, 6 damage, 8 damage, 2 strength, replete everything. Whenever we hit play card, no cards have costs. They all just cost whatever. You just play them off the top. When you play a card, it puts it into your hand, and the types of cards in your hand do things. So we have 2 gold cards, which means at the end of the turn, we're going to gain some temp HP and get some rewards. We have 3 fire cards, which means we're going to deal 4, 6, and 8 damage at the end of the turn. I'm going to scry away these. All right, so fire goes off 4, 6, 8, and then we are going to put a random scavenge card in the deck. Another coupon stamp. We got to spend some more money. We want to get the 7 of 1 card type to get this unique augment, which is listed as like a cool, unique thing for... I probably should have just killed. Get our money back, get a block potion, and we get fire support, apply target scry, spare parts, repair all durability to in the field bubble. It also has, these are like triggered keywords. So whenever it's scried away or whenever you apply target, it does this. Whenever it's discarded, it does this. It's like saving space on that. I think the max the hand size is 10, which means that unaltered it's 10, which means that's what the drawback on like the melt is. It puts that in your hand and it's stuck there. Alright, buddy. I don't want to gotcha pull still. We don't need to defend on turn 1 against you. Play. Scry 4, get rid of these 2. Play. Get rid of these. Exhaust you. And then play this, get 2, block. Play the next card, we get to hit. Play you, we get 2 more. And then let's just go play the top twice? Sure. Next turn, gain energy. 11! Oh, we got so close. Tesla coil, covering fire. Play off the top. I'll scry these 3 away, and then we'll play the block to have full block. Tesla coil needs... It repairs on charge. We don't have charge in the deck. That's free. Okay, Tesla coil will kill. Whenever a card is ejected, if its effect is triggered, preemptive strike. Could upgrade a strike to a preemptive strike. I've been doing skipping a lot because I want to try and focus on getting enough. Okay. Bet 50. Ooh, they got their fun costumes. STS2 Mystic, STS2 Centurion. Scry 8. Then we get a random damage. I will take an additional reward for a card. Indeed, I have a Halloween enemies mod on. So what's the bash? This is such a block. Thorns, weak, plated armor, damage equal to block, double your block, and then the augment. You know what? Firewall. Gain 4 temp HP, heal 4. It's a donut. Flamethrower, deal 3 damage, double discards damage. I will pay for this lantern. Book of Sawing. This is a reskin. These are all... The enemies are in costumes. This is just the Book of Stabbing. Okay. So the flamethrower goes up to 4 damage next turn. Okay. I'll take a card reward for that. Alright, so we start with 1 fire. Alright, we barely full block. And the flamethrower is at 16 damage this next turn. Okay. Ha. Ha. But I guess that's like if I top out, right? Like if I hit 10 cards in hand, that means I'm not going to lose my energy for having overflow. Heavy shield, gain 4 block, gain 1 weak. Echo, gain 1 thorns. Fuse? Fuse? Fuse 3 cards of the same rarity into a stronger card. What? Oh. Okay. Hold on. Toolkit. Yeah. Let's grab that. I'm gonna pass on the others. Let's go ahead and use the repair to see if that uses our turn. It'll full repair the flamethrower and the Tesla coil. If we were to upgrade, I think I'd upgrade Lost and Found. Tough Scrap doesn't upgrade even. Like, Lost and Found is a pretty obvious upgrade for me because it's 3 energy. But I want to see how this works. So, Tesla coil, flamethrower. That was my seat. Okay. You know, my back right here makes me think I'm Terry from Dragon Quest VI. Oh, look! Treat bag goblin! No! The treat! Magician Gremlin and Vampire Gremlin Leader. Oh. So, like, if I play this... Oh! I need to play other cards with Fuse. One of 3. Okay. Okay, we're learning. At least that's my assumption here. Anyway, I want some free turns, thanks. Alright, and we're at max hand size, so I cannot play. I can only scry. But we have ice cream, so we could also play the melt if I wanted to, like, get rid of that. Next turn, you mean energy, please? Okay. They're back! Spooky! Oh! Spider Gremlin! Exhaust this strike. And then we're good. And the flamethrower is building up. It's at 8 now. Don't ever give up. So we play the Scorch Core. Okay, and we're good. Thrusters. Okay. We're gonna take the key here? Yeah, we're gonna take the key here. Alright. Increase your hand size by 2. Gain 2 energy for your first 2 turns. When you use the scry button, scry an extra 1. With ice cream, I think we want power supply because that gets around the memory node. Chainsaw's back. Yeah, we have 9 energy on turn 1. Exhaust the melt. So we want to find 2 more scraps. Energy. Is the flamethrower? No, the flamethrower doesn't have a way to charge itself up again. Scry on the empty deck. That's our 3rd fire. Fourth fire? So now we're on gain 2 strength end of turn. I don't think I have a 5th fire. we're getting there. More fire. We're slowly getting there. Let's augment. Yeah. Permanently up. Thanks. I'm gonna take some lumps for that, but it's fine. We have a regen potion. Okay. Get out of here without spending another flamethrower if we can. Giria. Data cache. Gain half block equal to half the energy. Block equal to half the energy since the last use. Poison mines. And the heavy shield. Okay. I'm ignoring the bastion stuff. Okay. 172 bucks. We can make some purchases finally. Another flamethrower. Oh! Scry 5, then charge 3 for each card discarded. I think this is probably remove a card, buy a flamethrower. Could be Ori. Ori is 5 pickups, which is maybe deeper. Sadly, we can't get the Master of Strategy. That's the one I'd really like, but... yeah, our deck has 4 fire, 4 scavenge, so I want to get the 7 so we can possibly pull it off. I'm gonna buy Ori.
It's yours, my friend.
That's like buying flamethrower. Preemptive strike. Defensive matrix. Capacity. Ignition protocol. Uh-huh. Take aim. So flamethrower. Pass. Pass. Ignition protocol. I think actually I'm going to take aim. Because the echo on here is like... Scry 7? Do powers stay in your hand? I don't know. I assume they're played like a power. Alright. That's my purchase. That's all I can purchase here. Oh! Medusa. So, play. Oh, okay, take aim. Scry 7. That gains 21 charge. I wonder what the debuff I'm gonna get off this is, because what's Snecko? Beam. Is it hacked again? Yeah, okay. I have less scry. Not enough gold. Alright, heal back to full. Grenades, rocket punch. Data cache. Yeah. Hot Coldman. What does that mean? What does that mean? Did it? Yeah? Oh, it's just in my opener. Okay. Hello? I know the tungsten coat deploy eats energy. Two-plate armor? I guess it just eats a max hand on my turn 1? Which, yeah, that's real. That is our resource. Beep. I believe in my augment. Alright, so we get a relic from this. I see. Okay. Charge is real damage. Yeah, I've been underrating it. Oh boy. Let's check upgrades. Hello. I probably want the lift, though. All right, Terry. Champion Ironclad. Okay. So let's go ahead and take aim. Okay, that's up to 4 fire. Play a melt. Exhaust a card in our hand. Exhaust the Writhe. And then we have... This should do it? We should get to 7 fire this turn? Six? And there we are. 7 fire. 4 damage, 6 damage, 8 damage, 2 strength. Repeat 1 through 4. Stun all enemies and choose a unique augment once per run. At the start of your turn, gain 1 strength. Enemies start at 15% less health. 20 HP. Reinforcements is, so like, we have small demon form with the demon fuel. This is demon form for the rest of the run, yes. %, HP is like, or yeah, I guess ritual rather than demon form. It's not the chassis. So we get the melt. And then I'm just gonna blind fire for 1 more fire? Okay, well. Yeah. If we can get up to the gold, the scavenge trait, that'd be cool too. I don't know if we'll get there, but, you know. Yeah, well, so we saw, yeah, themed equipment makes hitting numbers a lot more reasonable. Yeah, because we saw a scavenge equipment, and we've been offered the Bastion equipment, the one that gives you block and gives you a weak, so you're like forced to play defense. Like, we've seen those too, so like the equipment plays really nicely with like trying to get up to this. I'm sorry, this is nice. Another ignition protocol. Ooh, this card's really good. All enemies. I know there's like, I've been playing around the gacha. I think we've been having a fun time with it, but oh, Motherboard. The first time you play an equipment each turn, gain 1. That's fair. RGB LED Scry 10 because we upgraded our light bulb to an LED. And Astrolabe. Scry 10 is so much. I think I want the motherboard because we have the flamethrowers and such, and we have ice cream for that as well, so energy stuff is really nice. Okay. Looks like we've got 2... I already have all my keys. 2 elites. No better than 2 elites. I'll take the double shop, honestly. We'll queue it up. Eat! Candle. So yeah, we get our energy back for playing the tungsten coat. This, by the way, is going to come in for the heart, basically. Okay, shuffle it in. Take aim. And then play that. Play this for huge damage. Play this. And now we scry again. Oh, another one. Oh my god. I'm gonna forget about this flamethrower here for the bow. Are we killing my target and then... taking 2, 3. We have a lot of passive defense, which makes sense. You're rolling dice in a very different way, so like dependable defense is hard to come by. Flamethrower the next. Anytime any other equipment goes off, fire the gun. Oh, hold on. Here's another fuse piece. Okay, let's do this. Let's try and get the fuse going, because like they permanently combine. If we can get the third fuse. No! Unknown. It's like the wooden shapes. Okay, then we're gonna take aim. Oh, interesting. Well, it looks like the equipment doesn't count as a hand spot. In some way, like it's just like marked there. That way you can. Symbiote. All right. Oh, like a card, like the thing being forced into the hand. That also could have been it too. Okay. This is probably a good place to leave it. Let's get ready for next turn. Melt. That baseball just having a terrible day. That's pretty bad. Oh, it just eats it. Alright, we're taking a huge lump here. That's how this fight goes. Okay. That's... Now we heal a little bit. It's fine. Okay. Oof. Scorch Core. I'll take another Scorch Core. Eject upgrade can be upgraded any number of times. Oh my god. How deep does the art go? Hold on. Oh my god. But I want the Scorch Core. This card's really good for us. I'm sorry, Arc Blaster. Oh my god. I'll take the Writhe. Thanks. Gremlin head. I think I have to curse myself because I never get this relic. I literally pull it out.
It's yours, my friend.
We gotta. Alright. So these are the 4 that should be on top. These 4 here. It's in order. Yeah. So Lost and Found first. That means we go play a card, play a card. Scry away this. Play a card. Play a card. Two spots left. Pick up the flamethrower. If we can get another fire card, that'd be best. So we go scry away the defend. Flamethrower. Play the melt. Miracle. Play. And now we have 11 cards in hand. Oh, by the way, this is one of the only mods that gets to use this, but if you hover over your deck, it shows you what your draw amount is. One of the Hollow Knight early mods does it have you with a 6-card hand. This one has a 0. But I think the hand size is 10, but this caused it to be 11. Because we drew this card, but this is the 11th card, you see? I can't play cards fast 10. Remember, we're on demon form. Yeah, I think I'm just playing cards off the top for a while. You. And then Thermal Surge, which eats the melts. And then let's go take aim, shuffle back in. We're gonna play the Burning Payload. Then we can take aim again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're currently at 6. I could just pass, right? Like... Because again, Ice Cream means I can just wait for a future turn. And building up a turn is better with this, so... Play a card, mill this, play a card, Can we get all 3 theme augments? I'd love to try. We're not going to get barrier in this run, because I haven't been picking those cards, but I hope we can get scavenges. Our deck contains, I think, 4 or 5 scavenges right now, and some of the scavenge cards create scavenge cards. There's nothing left. Look at this cute. This mod is incredibly cool. Scorch Core. I think we're playing Melts. And then... Is this lethal? Yeah. You can now add Deploy to cards at rest. Oh! Put them on the member. We have too many things to do at rest sites. We can't possibly do this. Deploy gives a card innate. Yeah, these are the Bastion ones. We can see the Bastion here. Block, thorns, weak, plated armor, then damage equal to block, double your block. Can we... I don't think... I don't... One of our flamethrowers out. Our second one's gonna be out soon. So exhaust a writhe. Gotcha pull we could do. Yeah, they don't have their... This is the costume. This overrides no face. But, add 2 scavenge cards to your draw pile. Okay, how many scavenge cards is that? 6? Not quite enough. Let's turn effectively. I'm gonna see if we can't use the 5 turns we're given to... Ooh, hold on! Add a scrap to your deck. Okay, we have a new, we have a new goal for this fight. That added it to the deck, right? Like, yeah, sharp scrap, tough scrap. Okay. So let's check. Where are the scraps in the deck? Scrap 1, scrap 2. Oh no, is scrap 3 not in the deck right now? It's in the grave. Okay, where's the shuffler? Way down here. Take aim is down in the bottom. Maybe we don't have to play them in the same turn because they give you the text. So like if I go Scry, you and you, and we're gonna play this, check the deck, sharp scrap. So we want to scry away 1, 2, 3. Play that. Play you for fuse. Yeah, fuse 1. Check the deck again. Let's take aim. Okay, that shuffled the deck. Sharp scrap is here, tough scrap is here. Okay, that's fine. So then we can go... Take aim. You. That charges the Tesla coil. So now we can go play a card that gets a sharp scrap. That's 2 fused. Play the thermal surge so we can get rid of the melts. Finally. 1, whop. And then Miracle, Scry, play this. And here we go. Tough scrap. Strong module. So now all three of them are gone. Oh, boy. Okay. So these now fuse up to prototypes, and the prototypes fuse up even further. Look at that. There's a level beyond rare? I thought it was gonna stop at rare, but no, there's a level beyond rare. You want a whole deck of these? Yeah, so we went in, we started on the gacha and then went in on a lot of fire. And that's been very powerful, obviously. We can see the we can see the power that's held here. I'm just gonna pass through this. I don't want to spend too much of my like Tesla coil and things, so we're just gonna save our energy over. And then you would need 27 scraps to make the mythic rare fusion, but if you could pick the ones above and fuse up, then like that would. But also we added them in from like goodies too, remember? So what is Scavenge 2 and Scavenge 3? +5 gold. Now it's +6 gold. Max twice per fight. Okay. By the way, we took the time off and we still got to about half here, so not bad. I like the melts that just fill up our hand. I kind of want another copy of the exhauster that eats all the melts. You know what? Sure, I'll take a spare part. Prepare. Add deploy. Would we want a card with deploy? Ignition protocol? I don't hate deploying ignition protocol. We also could just lift. More strength. We could repair our flamethrowers. Though we aren't going to need to, I don't think. For the moment. Upgrades. Oh. These don't upgrade. Lost and Found is probably another good upgrade. We have too many options. We've gotten... Who's our boss? Dona and Deca. Okay. I'm gonna prep an ignition protocol. Fossilized time eater. Okay. Am I fine doing a gotcha pull here? Are we gonna take a shop? Probably not. Add 2 scrap to your deck. This is how you do it. You just keep adding the scrap with this. Miracle, miracle. Eat the Rive. Okay. $45? Nah, okay. Sweet. Alright, and then from here we can fade. Because we're full blocking. Dicey Dungeons Jester. This is such a different, like, game. Also, Ice Cream's doing an intense amount of work here. Card reward? Whatever, you died of fire. Severed arm. Ooh, spooky. Ah. Drill. Oh, this is it. Okay. You know what? We got time. We got a couple fights. It's fine. Yeah. Deep sea ball. I think the rides are eating some of my energy. And no. Okay, we can roll the gotcha again. Add 2. Okay, if I add 2 scavenge cards, we might be able to get there. But stun is stun. Oh god, I'm trying so many things right now. Let's focus on the scrap. Okay. Okay, play the core. It'll eat the melt. Here we can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God, that's 5 of our... Damn. What's 5 on this? Extra card reward, add scrap to your card rewards. Then play the miracle, play the lost and found. We don't have the money for the gotcha pull, but like, we do it. It puts it in the hand. Okay, so now we're at 5. That's, God. So we get an extra card reward, we get a scrap in the rewards. This is such a fun, strange setup. Okay, we're gonna go scry away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuse 3 cards of the same rarity. So we've got sharp scrap, tough scrap. That's 3. So let's play sharp scrap or tough scrap. We don't need to play strong scrap. That one's okay to not play here. I guess we could play it because it's a good card. 1 of 3 scraps, 1 of 3 modules. Okay, I understand. Play the miracle. Play the burn. Play the ignition protocol. Play this sharp scrap. That's 2 scraps. Then we want... And then we're going to play sharp scrap. Okay. So now we got 2 modules in the deck. We have another strong module. If we get 1 more module, then we can get up to the prototypes. Keep drilling. Okay, more melting. Play a coupon. That gets us I think we're out of gold rewards. I don't think we can do that anymore, but... Okay. Add scrap to your deck. I'll take sharp scrap. Add a card to your deck. Full tile battery. Charge 4 for each copy in your deck. E. Everybody heading up to combo breaker? Manual. On shuffle your draw pile, gain 12 block, put an insight in your deck. Interesting. Combo E. Okay, nah, we're good. Alright. Is that just... Oh god, okay, yeah. Target you, please. We need to, like, get you off the table. Oh, I'm out of juice? Oh, whoops. Depreciated repulsor. It's fine. Combustion round. Ooh, I actually want another thermal surge in the... Oh, but there's another coupon stamp to try to get to Scavenger Plus. Scavenger Augment. But, like, Thermal Surge is such a powerful thing for us because we need the exhaustion. I'm gonna rely on the Surge. We're gonna... It'll be fine. Yeah. I agree. How many scraps do we have in the deck right now? 1 scrap, 2 module? Okay. We did see Sneckos. Snecko had the Medusa's costume. Pumpkinhead. Target you, please, and then shuffle the deck. Hey, Devsis. We are playing something very different. We are playing one that, A, wants the Frozen Eye, because this deck draws 0 cards. You just play the card off the top for 1 energy. Or you can scry 4 for 1 energy. That's how you play. All cards just play off the top, no cost. There's a lot of other things we're finding out as we play, but that's the base rule. So having the Frozen Eye lets us know what the top is. So the Sword Score gives us 2 energy, so that's playing it back. We definitely want to play the Drill. And then I just want to, like, turn end, I think? We have Ice Cream, we have the Melting, but, like, I think we just want to turn end so the Drill can start drilling. So, there's 3 different elements of cards. Offense, defense, and money. As you're holding them at the end of the turn, you get different bonuses. The fire, for instance, if you're holding 1 fire, you get 4 damage. If you're holding 2 fire, you get 4 damage and 6 damage. If you're holding 3 fire, you get 4 damage, 6 damage, 8 damage, and so on. But if you get to 7 of the same type in your hand, you get to choose an augment, which is a change for your character. This is why we have Demon Form to start. Okay, we melt. 1, 2, 3. Play the Scorch Core. Is that a guy? That's Lost and Found. We want a Lost and Found. We actually want to. Honestly? Hole in the gotcha. Shit. Let's take the money. 5 left. We will go ahead and coupon stamp and play our right-click save. You can even see this is you can read it. The right-click saved NFT. So that's 5? That gets us an extra card reward, a new scrap, and some gold. We don't have enough scavenge cards. Ugh, we're so close. Let's mine some gold. Can't fight block. Keep running the drill. This is the curse of knowing the deck. All right. Ooh, add 2 scrap. Okay. Okay, so what do we have for scrap in the deck right now? Tough scrap, tough scrap, tough scrap card. Okay, that can get us to 3 modules. Not in this fight, we'll kill, but we can get there. Yeah! Sharp scrap, please. Firing support, energy chamber, unequipped, deal 9 damage. Whoa. Whoa, what the hell is this? Charge. Whenever that you take any damage or block damage, this just absorbs it, and then you can fire it for, okay. Dispenser here? 6 potions. It would be really funny versus the heart. Dispenser. Nah, I'm gonna keep as is. We're already like trying to play a lot of. Oh, well, shop. All right, I'm gonna be right back in just a second here.
Want it?
Okay. Yeah.
Want it?
Well, obviously. Take cover! And here's some of the skill. Yeah, we haven't been doing Bastion, but this is the defensive side. Tungsten Cube the second.
It's yours, my friend.
Hold on, this is really powerful. Wait a minute. Hey now. Like,
It's yours, my friend.
I'm gonna finally remove one of these curses.
Rope?
I think we'll sit on the rest. Goodbye, a take cover. Rope? It's like a defend, but different. I think I'm good on ignitions. Whenever a status is played or created, hold on. Sure.
Yours, my friend.
Okay, we're gonna save the rest of the money. And we still have a million choices here, because we've got repair, lift, smith. 4, yeah, you got a 4. Scrap, scrap, scrap. So we've got 6 scrap, so we can upgrade 2 scrap in this boss fight. We don't want to... You don't get rewards in Act 3, boss. Prep the firewall? Ooh. I like that. Get this out there. Okay. Donu and Deca, I want to get through a bunch of scrap in this fight. Oh! Glazed Deca, the donut. So top card is... So let's get some scrap going. That's 2 active. I put up the defense module. So we're gonna target you. What's Deca's costume? Glaze. I have infinite block. Okay, so here's the scrap 3. So that goes to a Swift module. Now we have... and that goes to discard. That doesn't... That isn't a end of turn... You know... end of fight one. So we want to go... Play the scrap shop. Get the Lost and Found. Play the Strong module. So now we've got one module, one scrap. Play the Surge, because we want to get rid of the Writhe, and that'll also get rid of the Melts. Probably discarding these. There's a scrap. There's no point in scrying if I'm just gonna play them in order, so let's go play, play. And then we're gonna gotcha pull. I don't think this is... The stun isn't gonna happen because they still have artifacting. We had a candy corn. The Sentinels were candy corn earlier. They're made up of 2 candy corns. Alright, that's the end of the turn. I'm not going to add more scrap because we're only going to be able to get up to rare. We're not going to be able to get up to mythic. Because, like, I have enough in here to get up to this, but, like, we're not getting to 3 of those. We're just going to try... If we had this earlier, we could have, but... Alright. Fire. Then... It doesn't matter going for the scavenge this fight because there's no results screen. So we can't get the... I don't want to try to get the once per duel. We can try to go for it in, the spear fight. Alright, play the scrap. That is 2 scrap, 1 module. From here... I think I'm bypassing take aim. Put the drill up. Put that down. And we probably want to get a flamethrower going here. That plays the others, okay. I guess we're taking a bit of lumps here. We have a buffer. Okay, we aren't taking any damage here, actually. The buffer will... Okay, card in deck is Strong module. We currently have... Well, I want to play that. That's 2 modules. Nice. And there's the 4th mod. Okay. So we can do this. Play the Scorched Core. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I flubbed that. That's fine. I did the opposite of what we were looking for on that. So Circle of Power. Then we're gonna play the Swift module. That turns into a Prototype Alpha. We don't... I don't know what the mythic rare is. But if we could fuse 3 prototype alphas, we would be able to create a mythic rare. Alright, flamethrowers end this. Okay, so it's time to place your bets. I'm sorry, is the heart a liver today? Yeah, okay. Yeah, time to place your bets. What do you think the score on this one is? This is one of the most unique mods I've ever played. Top 3 most unique. Put it next to Decade with like how it shifts its own systems. It's not that far. If Decade's a 10 on like literally playing its own game, we're on like a 7, 6 or 7. Like we're still playing under Slay the Spire energy rules, but like, whew, it's something completely separate, you know. Yeah. But yeah, place your bets. You gotta just a little bit more, and then we'll be locking the bets in. What an exciting, what a weird, what a strange. I immediately want to know more of the augments and like what's behind the mythic rare. How could a mythic rare exist? Anyway. You ignite your core and reach for the blade. 1006. 999 would be it, Bearminator, but Mode Wondershot has a 1000, and nobody did a 1001? That's a usual. Yeah. Very close, but that's Mode Wondershot. Congratulations on that. 1000 was just it. Congrats. Alright, let's see if we can try to get the scavenge augment in the fight, in the last fight, before the heart. Alright, I've got one more. Oh god, do I just lift here? I could upgrade the firewall. Yeah, you get the heart and the liver. If we upgrade the firewall, that's a pretty good change. The strength, like, lift isn't as necessary because we have demon form, and our durability is actually quite good. We have 7 and 8 on the flamethrowers. There's no way we use all that in the 2 fights we have left. Just the double up means that that's not, like, possible. So yeah, let's upgrade the card we're playing every time. Alright. Last shop, but we have a membership card. Blue candle, smooth stone, orange pellets. Coupon? We could buy a coupon to get the 6. Oh, here's the real shit. This is the real shit. We could remove... We could remove a... defend and buy cryostasis. Also buy this coupon stamp because it's going to be on like 11 or 12 purchases. You can even remove a curse? Wow, dang. Yeah, you're right. The thing is, these curses, this curse almost does nothing, right? Like, it's just in the opener. Obviously, when we reshuffle, it's much worse. But, like, if we had, this would be the perfect time for Duvu Doll, because these are...
You want it?
Yeah, I'm thinking coupon, I'm thinking cryostasis, and then, like, maybe we, like, swap out this potion for 2 other potions. Alright, let's remove a curse. We can do... Thank you for mentioning the curse. I would have forgot, because that's what I keep doing. Cryostasis, coupon,
Yours, my friend.
and then... Slay the princess, slay the Spire mod. Weak potion. I'm not worried about Vuln because we kind of apply Vuln on our starting. I'm sorry. Betrayer spear. Betrayed shield. No. Betrayal. Lost the lead. Gained the lead. Has the flag. Alright. So, defense algorithm, energy, energy. Energy. There's a thermal charge up ahead. I think we have to get to that thermal charge in order to be able to, like, use this hand. Let's get to it. Scry 4, up to here. Lost and found, thermal charge. Thermal charge is the defense algorithm, and that'll play all the melts. Alright. Then we are good to move into just playing attacks. I will exhaust tungsten coat here. Alright, we're up to 6. That's a stun all on it. We can't augment again because augment's a once per run. But we could. We actually could augment here. Thinking the heart gets scooped each run, leading to a final encounter being a fight against the heart deck built with a different deck. Eddie. Alright, so there's prototype alpha. We play that and get a ritual. And we have 1 prototype in the craft pool. I can't play the gotcha pull. We don't have the money. We're gonna play it because that gets us more in the pool. I don't think we don't have 7 to get to is the problem. There's cryostasis 1. play the Scorch. That gets us to 5. But that's all of them. We can get to the NFT, right? Like, that's the our stolen NFT would get us to 6. 6 is upgrade a random card. I don't think I can get to it, though, on this turn. It's like, select target. I have 3 energy left. 1, 2, and then NFT is after the 3rd. We don't get deep enough. Yeah. Let's take what we got. I'm gonna try. I'm Okay. Okay, here's the line. The problem is I think we might kill with the 2 copies of, we're gonna, okay. So we have all the energy. So play the NFT. Play the Lost and Found. Scry. Scry. Just keep going until we hit. Gotcha pull. Gain 2 strength. Because the coupon stamp is going to deal... No! No, the coupon stamp, no! Maybe? Will it still work? If we end the fight with... No, it's at the end of your turn. We have to get there. Because that's 6. That's 7. Self-destruct? Shuffle draw pile. The problem was we have to play both of those, like, oh well. Things we can learn for, you know. Corrupt liver. Actually, I want all of those. My buffer! Fine. We lose the buffer right away because I didn't have the tungsten coat active. So we want... Thanks, tungsten coat. Okay, it's 2 flamethrowers are ready to go. Yeah, 1 ritual, 1 demon form. Want to hit you for damage here. What sort of damage? Getting to 5 red in hand is pretty powerful. That's 5 red. And that keeps my block for a turn. I think that's where we stick. I think this is where we stay. Alright, 6 strength, and we've still got our 2 rituals. Now the flamethrowers are building up. I didn't want a power potion because we had 10 cards in hand. I didn't think it was going to work. Now we can power potion. I want to... Whenever you apply a buff or debuff, 3 damage. I'm going to take another firewall. Thank you very much. Get the burn on, and then we're at a max hand. Do we have a burner down there? We don't. I'm probably just playing out some melts then. Nice. Okay. The idea here is I'm doing some work to make sure that we get rid of these, you know, problems. The flamethrowers will kill pretty shortly, to be honest. Pull on the gotcha. Scry 8. Alright, we have 12 strength. Thank you, Tungsten Coat. You finally are doing things. I believe if I just pass with flamethrowers, we win from this position, so... Just burn the liver down, like... The big thing about the flamethrower that makes it, the balance on it, is this does not have a way to recharge. You gotta spend it. We had to spend a good amount of actions to keep it active. You either have to have cards that repair this. Some equipment here have things that repair themselves. Flamethrower doesn't. So we at a campsite we can repair, and then there's some cards that do it as well. Well, shing. Orb. The power of orb! The end, the end, the end. This is the prototype. Pre-orb. That's a super fun. We found the orb, and then did we find the defect? Did we turn on the defect? Did we become the defect? Who can say? All we know is that the story that love.exe wins indeed. Power up the pride robot. $15.56. And what a mod. A mod that makes us play a different game, you know? Oh. Oh, that's our purple. Permanently evolve a card in your deck and all of its copies. And so every card has an evolved form that is like the which turns it into... It turns it into a defect card. That's Core Surge. And then this one is just huger version of itself, but holy shit. Oh, I understand what this meant. We had access to this earlier, where we saw these retain cards that like you got to choose one and add to your hand. This was the power of favorable terrain. And we saw this at the beginning. We didn't like, this was like, hey, here's a card, right? When we could pick a rare at the start, when we picked the gotcha, I didn't, what did this mean, right? What did adding a land to your hand do? But the thing is that this is a retain card that keeps you on Scavenge 1 or Inferno 1, right? It keeps you on that trait so that you are always on 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever as you're playing. Obviously, the equipment does that too. E. Yeah, heavily impressed by what this... Also, this is a deep mod, too. Like, there's a lot of things to be doing between, like, creation of the defect, which is what this form looks like. This is the first form I've ever seen that's like... You get to evolve your deck if you get to... Oh, my God. Can that card be evolved also? It can, but it doesn't have any text for evolving. None of the scraps have upgrade text. They're not upgradable normal. You can evolve a defend. You know, just fucking whatever. If you somehow get it, because like, this is evolve a card in your deck. These aren't cards you can get in the deck normal, right? Because these are, this is like token slot. These aren't cards you get. These are cards that are created by favorable terrain. So I don't think you can evolve these under normal circumstances. You have to do crime. Is the way. And I think if you do crime, you're allowed to have these texts. Especially because that means you scavenged up to Omega. Yeah? Yeah, getting Omega form. I'm not gonna look at every, evolved card, but this is like what the evolved cards look like. Oh, you evolve favorable terrain and it gives you evolve favorable terrain. Of course, that's how it would work. That's how you get the power. But, yeah. What a cool designed mod. What a basically a different game within Slay the Spire, which is one of my favorite types of mods, where you're not playing Slay the Spire, you're playing the pilot. If you want to play a completely different game with some very different directions. Attack visor. Turn start. Scry 3, gain 1. Alright. Anyway. Thank you all for joining. That's gonna be it for tonight. Yeah, if I go in here and I go to pilot. Because this is what I saw here. Like, reading this bit. Themed around not being able to draw cards and playing from the top of deck. And that was enough to make me go into Relic Filter and turn the Frozen Eye back on. So. Anyway. But yeah, thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, you can always follow, see when I go live. You get access to, or you get access to the Skull Eater emotes for following. But there's also subscribing for the cool skulls, slimes, mold drifters, and mimics. Thank you. We had the great Halloween time where the Molten Pumpkin is here for us. The Halloween mod was a fun one to have on too, just to have on like little bits and bobs with extra goodies. Oh. Sure, there's never going to be an X spell. Anyway. But yeah, thank you all for joining. Follow, sub. Just be here. Having a great time. A+. Love to have you here. Upcoming stuff. We're going to be doing Powered Cube on Monday. That's going to be the Vintage Cube that's available on MTGA. There's a chance I try to fit that in over the weekend, too. If you're following, you'll see when that is. If that happens. Depends on schedule stuff. What else? Normal Trails, Dragon Quest 7. Dragon Quest 7 and Yakuza 7 both hit the end of their game, so they're in post-game now. That means that after a couple weeks, both of them are going to be moving on to new stuff. So if you've, if you've been playing either of those yourself or have been holding off on watching until we get something new going on, a couple weeks from now, we'll be moving on to some cool stuff on both of those days. Dragon Quest will be moving on to Caravan Hearts. And after, it'll probably be a little after Thanksgiving, probably the week after Thanksgiving, Psych and I are going to be doing Little Town Hero as the next game on Thursdays. And I highly recommend you check that out when we start. That's why I'm mentioning it this far ahead of time. So, thanks for joining. Have a good night, y'all.